And so that was last week of football. Let's go into the big games coming up this week. We have got number 15 Michigan at number 18 Oklahoma. Bryce Underwood, it's going to be your first exam, mate. Can you do it? Can you do it? That's going to be a good game. I can't really guess who's going to win that game. I'm going to go with maybe Michigan. Don't know. I didn't watch Michigan last week. I didn't watch Oklahoma last week. I'm definitely going to be watching that game. Then we've got UCLA at UNLV. Now, UNLV didn't play a great game last week, but UCLA, it's looking a bit sticky. Can Nico show leadership? Can he carry his team to victory in Vegas? Arizona State and Mississippi State. Very interesting matchup for Sam Levitt going into Mississippi. We'll see what he can do, but I've got Arizona State with a win there. Then we've got Delaware at Colorado. I've put this down because I just need to see Colorado bounce back. We need a blowout. We need to see Caden Salter. I want at least 300 passing yards, 75 rushing yards on the ground. We need to see that. Then we've got Kansas at Missouri. Now, Missouri is a team that a lot of people like, but you've got Jalon Daniels, that Kansas quarterback. He's coming in. Through 2 weeks, he's got 7 touchdowns, 456 yards, 80% completion rate. It's going to be tough for Missouri, but we need to also watch out for Jalon Daniels. Then we've got Ole Miss at Kentucky. We've got the new Ole Miss quarterback after Jackson Dart has been drafted to the NFL, Austin Simmons. It's going to be his first exam. Can he start in Kentucky? We'll have to wait and see. Then we've got Baylor at SMU, going to be a very interesting game for Sawyer Robertson. I thought he was going to put off the win at Auburn last week, but we need to see what Baylor are made of. They still have to play Arizona State, Kansas State, TCU, and Utah. I had Baylor as a bit of a dark horse in the Big 12. I don't think I'm seeing that anymore. And then a massive game, we've got Illinois at Duke, Altmaier versus Darian Mensah, battle of the underrated QBs. And now, guys, let's talk about the FCS, right? Let's talk about the FCS. We need to shout out Defan Hickey out of Youngstown State. Go Penguins. Defan Hickey, 13 tackles, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble that he also recovered in a big win versus Mercyhurst. I also want to shout out Nate Hampton at the Gardner-Webb running bulls. He had 2 passing touchdowns with 4 rushing TDs. However, he went 12 for 30, which is like 40%, but very good game statistically from touchdown. Shout out Derek Robertson as well for the Monmouth Hawks. He had 491 passing yards, 4 TDs. However, 4 passing interceptions. He went 34 for 45. It's pretty good though. But the biggest quarterback shout out I want to give to an FCS quarterback has to be Andrew Boddy for the Alabama State Hornets. This guy looked insane against the University of Alabama, Birmingham. 18 for 24, 4 TDs, 1 rushing touchdown, 16 carries for 119 yards. Guys, if you've got a spare 10 minutes, go watch Andrew Boddy's highlights versus University of Alabama, Birmingham. I don't know if this guy's a freshman, sophomore. You guys need to let me know. But could we see an FBS transfer sometime soon? I hope so. And then also a massive shout out to Tarleton State. Week 0 win versus Portland State. And then this week they go and beat Army. Massive props to Tarleton State. And we'll very quickly go down to D2 because this is why you guys watch the American TJ show. We're not just talking about Alabama or Ohio State. We are going to talk about Jack Strands, the quarterback out of MSU Moorhead. This guy had 6 TDs, threw it 48 times, 73% completion, 336 yards. Shout out you, Jack Strands. But guys, that is week 1 in the books of the American TJ show. I hope you've enjoyed. Next week, we're going to have a segment for the college football and we're going to have a segment for the NFL. But if you have enjoyed this video, if you have liked this concept, if you want to see more, give me a subscribe, but also like that button down below.